Woo! Bear with me if I need a little bit of a learning curve to get back into this. It's been a little bit since I last played this game. I recorded the entirety of Alpha Protocol since I last played this game. It's funny how that goes. I was a little bingy earlier. At this point, the views are rolling in, and it's interesting to see. This is a Patreon chosen game, which is that's a time slot that really consistently does very, very well. Like, oftentimes it's the highest viewed thing on the channel, which makes sense because oftentimes the people on Patreon are representative of the overall audience and where they're leaning with like what they want to see and so on. But this one, at this point, at the time of this recording, I think Last of Us is roughly 40 episodes in, and this playthrough is roughly 10 episodes in, and it's already plummeting below The Last of Us. And like the longer a series goes on a YouTube on a Let's Play channel, like the more the views drop. So it's surprising to see how much the Patreon chosen game has dropped, because like in the past, you look at like Phoenix Wright, for example, and many other games like it, like a lot of Patreon games tend to maintain 1,000 views per video up until like 50 to 70 episodes, like for a while. So I've been curious about that. It's a bit of a surprise, but I think there's two factors that have led to people dropping. One, and it's hard to say which of these has more of an impact or what. One seems to be that like people were very, very hyped about this game for a while, but like in a really non-specific way, where people didn't really know what this game was or what genre it was or what it was like to play this game and so on. So like there was just like this general hype, which was heavily marketed and all that. That's how marketing can get to people sometimes. That there was just this AAA Japanese game coming from Sony that's like feudal Japan, something, and people just kind of get hyped about the general concept of that without really knowing what the gameplay even would be like. Which the gameplay, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's definitely, it's very Assassin's Creed, circa like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and whatnot. Like there's a few nuances here to like the combos and like some of the mechanics manifest in different ways, but in a lot of ways, like as somebody who played to completion, like 100% completion, got every single collectible and so on of Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 and Brotherhood and Revelations, and then got bored with 3 and stopped. This game's incredibly familiar feeling from its combat to its stealth and so on, like sneak up on people and one-shot kill them. And then do this combat that's based heavily around counters and being able to handle multiple enemies at once and so on, which is why the game doesn't have a lock-on camera, because it's that kind of style of combat a bit. It's a neat game and it's a pretty game. It's not an especially original game. It's kind of steeped in many of the open world mechanics that we've been used to for like the last like 10 years or so. So on one hand, I think that some people might have dumped this game immediately because they realized what it actually was, and they were like, oh, all right. The other thing is the Japanese versus English audio, which it's hard to say how many people dump stuff because of that choice, but there's definitely a lot of anecdotal evidence of people dumping it for that reason. So I guess that may have been a mistake. I don't know. I didn't know the option was going to be an option going into the playthrough. So I just kind of made a call. I was like, I could see the arguments for both sides, and I was just going to kind of go for it. But it might be that a very substantial percentage of people are lost when you choose Japanese over English in a way that's kind of just self-damaging and unhelpful. But it's too late for that, because now we're already like 20 episodes deep, and like I've made this comment in the comments before too, but like, if you're here for the English audio, you will have already stopped watching by now, so switching to them for their sake isn't worth doing. All you do then is just alienate the people that are here for the Japanese audio, and so on. And people are very opinionated about why they want one or the other, and so on. But anyway, that's just a little aside. Just a little update, because some time has passed. Now I need to... Hopefully I can get back in the groove of playing this game, and it'll go just fine. Let's go take a look around. So last time we just rescued Yuna's brother. This place looks like a bloodbath. There's definitely some part of me weighing the ideas a little bit of like, how much should I be committing to open world completionism versus the main story? So I like to do all the side content in games, but I don't know. Games like this, the more we see it, it's more getting more and more familiar of what kind of game this is. And then this is the genre where you just kind of spam a ton of content all over the map. And it can be kind of there just to spend your time. I kind of lean towards the idea that maybe I'll just try to lean towards doing all of the, maybe I'll lean towards just doing all of the quests. It's like liberate all the locations, and then try to find all these side quests that pop up here and there where you meet a dude and this and that happens. Like that in part, like the samurai impersonator. Like I want to see that stuff. But maybe I'll lean away from being actively engaged in doing stuff like tracking down foxes, because maybe that'll unnecessarily bog down what is already looking to be a very long playthrough that people are already losing interest in part because of the repetition moment to moment of just kind of doing the same tasks over and over again. Like even I was like, all right, I get it. The foxes are cute, but I've already done like 10 of these. And then I look at the menu and it's like, yeah, there's like 60 more. And I'm like, I don't love that idea. Oh, they're screaming. They're screaming. Boop. Never saw me coming. Where's my dodge? There it is. Ow. That's enough of you. Okay, getting back into the groove of it. Made some mistakes. Although I wasn't really great at that even beforehand. The being in the groove of reacting correctly to the unblockables. That's just a flaw of mine. I was aiming. You knocked him back. No! Cool. Unshoot. There we go. No, unshoot. There we go. Yeah.
待ってたよ。
何が起きた？タカはどこだ？
村の連中と隠れてる。ここも猛虎に襲われた。手向かいは殺され、ほとんどが捕虜にされたよ。
残りのものを奪いに戻るはず。今のは石膏だ。ほどなく軍勢が押し寄せるぞ。
なら逃げなきゃ。すぐに。
いや、村を守る。
は
あ？村の火事場も民も失えぬ。望むならばお主は行け。
嫌だね。私も逃げるのは飽きた。
村の者に会いたい。何人生き延びたのだ？
そんなに多くない。ほとんどが百姓か鍛冶屋さ。戦いそうにないね。
全て一人で討ち取ったとは見事だ。
稽古したから。
矢の余りはあるか？
使ったやつは引っこ抜いてまた使うのさ。
それで十分。
村のみんなを避難させてたんだけど、一人ここらで猛虎に捕まったんだ。生きてた。
猛虎は行った？
しばらくは戻ってこないよ。これから火事場に向かうから一緒においで。
火事場は動くか？
ああ、でも火はつけないよ。煙が出たら最後猛虎に居所を知られるから。
いや、釣り出してやろう。さすれば血のりを生かせるはずだ。
火事場をおとりにするってわけか。
She's in a really uncomfortable middle position between what kind of speed she wants to run at.
酒井様、姉さん。
タカ。
あなたのご無事を祈ってました。
それはありがたい。時に頼みがある。
何かご入り用だとか、どういったもので？
叔父上を救いたい。金田の木に囚われておるのだが、守りが固く。
人知れず忍び込める道具がいい。
ここには火事場がある上、お主も腕利きだ。
最高のね。
作ることはできますが、じき猛虎が来るのでは。
村は必ず守ってみせる。
任せときな。
火事の助手がいります。幸男という名の。
どこにおる？
嫁を探しに行ったはずです。村の方へ。
俺に任せろ。ユナ、戦の支度を。
できてるみたいです。
Wow, I didn't recognize him at all. I guess it's because we kind of rescued him in the middle of the night. So I never actually got to look at him. This river's full of clay. So it's got that, so that, like, not quite blood red, but close enough to give you a reaction at first glance of like, what's going on with this water? I keep pressing the wrong button to run. Oops. Ah! Yukio seems to be in trouble. Oop. Oopsie. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Oh, there's the stairs. Shit. Sup? Oh, that wasn't assassinate. I did it wrong.
Yukioか。はい。タカが火事場で待っておる。
お待ちを。妻と妹が川にいるんです。
今すぐ案内しろ。
こちらへ。
俺から離れるでないぞ。
At this point, I'm used to the idea of people like proceeding forward to certain checkpoints and then potentially waiting for you if you're not keeping up with them. And I think I prefer that over the weirdly mechanical way this game expresses it. This game has a strange thing where they perfectly keep step with you, but they're ahead of you, only slightly. And it looks so incredibly strange sometimes when they perfectly match my speed. There's a paradoxical thing where I feel like I'm waiting for them to speed up because they're ahead of me, because I'm following them, but actually they're following me from the ahead. It's really trippy. Don't ignore me. It's rude. Ah, shit. Sup? Oh god. That's not what I meant to do. Man, when I walked in, this place was so peaceful.
幸男の使いだ。
生きてるの？
ついてこい。火事場へ向かうぞ。
ムツ、よかった。
あんた、もう会えないかと思ったよ。
怪我はないな。
このお方の強さと言ったらまるで鬼だよ。
猛虎が相手の時のみだ。火事場に行くぞ。 ついてまいれ。
I mean, obviously it was blood-soaked nightmare, but I mean, like, it was, you know, peaceful-ish. And that there was not currently anything happening in it. There's a bunch of corpses from some time earlier. I would like all of your supplies, please. Mixing up my controls slightly. Alpha Protocol was another game with stealth controls for me to mix up. Ow. Yep. Hey, stop that. Now. Sup? Ow, shit. He's probably gonna... He's fine. He's fine. Everyone's fine. Supplies. Oh, not useful ones. Black powder bomb. The thing I keep forgetting to use. How do I use it again? Fuck, camera mode. Shit. Why is camera dedicated to an entire... They're way too dedicated to these camera features. Like... The fact that it's like they spent an entire D-pad entry on just having a photo mode is silly. Like that could have been they could have mapped something useful to that button. It kind of seems silly to me that they made the share button a universal button on the PS4, and then they started making it so that every first-party PS4 game has to have a photo mode. And then also many other games have photo modes too. They should just make it so the share button turns on the photo mode. They already made a button on the controller for sharing photos. Just make it so that instead of that opening up the PS4 like photo mode screen, it instead opens up that particular game's photo mode. That seems like it could reasonably be implemented. Then these games don't have to like do this stuff. Well, they're really... This is the only game I've seen make this weird choice to make a face button the photo button. Normally you just press start to pause the game, and pausing the game has a photo mode option. Which, I feel like that was a perfectly valid solution already. I don't know why we needed new ones. There we go. This guy's dangerous. Oops, supplies. Back to the Clay River.
Mongol が来る。ユナはどこだ。
川の向こうの一家を探しに行ったきり帰ってきません。
何？戻るまで火を入れるな。もうこのやつらきっと村に戻ってくる。逃げちまおうよ。
He's just got an arrow sticking out of his knee. And no one's doing anything about that, huh? That's a bummer. What? Alright. Not unreasonable. Just a little surprised to see locations like that be accessible to me. Yeah, we'll see what happens, but for the sake of the pacing of the series, I might intentionally avoid all future foxes and shrines and whatnot, and just stick to story missions, both main story and side story. And then kind of like maybe if I need the progress, maybe I'll go chop bamboo off camera and stuff like that. Because it really is the same task over and over again. It's not that interesting to keep showing when we've already seen it.
火事場は火を入れられるぞ。誰かを探しておるのか。
しくじったよ。川の向こう岸で捕まっちまった。あの人たちはタカを弟子にしてくれた恩人なんだ。
ならば捨ておけぬな。行くぞ。
Oh, don't stand up. Don't stand up.
侍はどこだ。嘘。お前の仲間をいたぶる。侍だ。村のやつはどこに消えた。知らないよ。お願いだから殺さないで。
They've got to free the hostages. There's a guy over there that's hard to see. Is he coming back this way? He's kind of hanging out there. That's one down. It is I, the Honorable Samurai. Doing a few backstabs here and there. Just have a normal one. Please don't turn around right now. I'll be disappointed in you. Boop. There you go. Oop. Can I sneak up under him? No, it's pretty much in the main spot. Can I jump down at him? Who the fuck is seeing me? Oh shit. Shit. I didn't think about that. Damn it. Shit. Shit. I didn't think about that wall isn't solid, so when I climbed the ladder they saw me. Fuck. Embarrassing. I got so close to doing some good shit. I probably might have been able to jump down on him.
どうもありがとうございます。
まだ気を抜くでない。火事場まで行けるか。
ええ、なんとか。
皆ついて参れ。
あの方は何者？
話せば長くなる。
There's just some fire up here.
人じゃないみたい。
そうかもね。
That part of the building often has all sorts of crazy shit in it. Let's see. Let's see if I can sneak past them. They're spawning a lot of enemies in this part. I could potentially just like skip these encounters actually. There's no open windows on this entire side of the building, of course. We're here! You're welcome, everybody. Oop. Oh, just arrows.
姉さん、心配させやがって。
火事場に火を入れろ。
猛虎が寄ってきます。
ここを打ち壊しはせぬであろう。この利を逃す手はないぞ。
その前に殺されるかも。
いずれにせよ、ここで猛虎を迎え撃つ。
We're drawing their attention. Nope. Not doing this one stealthily, are we? Ugh. Meow. You'll never catch me, I'm underwater. Sneaky. Hey, he's dead. Boss fight defeated. Oh, shit. Alright. Fuck. Yeah, that's it. I think the thing that fakes me out a little bit is there's callouts for when attacks are going to happen, but only if those attacks need a special counter. All normal attacks don't have an indicator. So weirdly, the normal attacks can be the ones that are deceptively dangerous sometimes, just because they can sneak in. You get used to like, oh, watch out for the red spark and the blue spark, but then suddenly there's just no spark, but it's still an attack, and that's the danger. Fuck you! I've got bombs! I'm an honorable samurai with bombs! Oh, doggies! Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Oh, he's on me! Oh, they're dead. Oh, whoa, how did I get over there? That was weird. Oh, camera, please don't do this to me. He just didn't fight back, alright. I mean, I've been there. I've choked like that. Yeah. It was nice of you to warn me before you shot me. Good move. No, 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 no. Get up. This is chaos. There's just so many enemies. There's still only two of us doing this, huh? Hello. Ow. Fuck you. I'm not interested in playing fair. Here's some more throwing knives. Ah. Fuck. I sat there and stared at him for a while because I thought I was shooting an arrow, but then I just stood there not shooting an arrow. I was a little confused by that. I guess I didn't knock an arrow and I thought I did. I like the part where you shoot somebody in the face and then the other guy walks to the exact same position. Me next, me next! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This button, that button, there we go. Whoop. Ow. That was more bad for me. Shit. There we go. Uh-oh. I don't like killing dogs. No. What's the little dog killing games? Assassinate. There's a warlord now. Exciting. Whee! I meant to do this though. Whoop. Ow. Rude. God damn it. Aiming fast enough is hard. Fuck you. God damn. It's really hard to acquire a target fast enough. Oh, that's not good.
やめて来ないでどうして私が
Where's my bombs? I don't have any bombs.
死ぬかと思った。
What's up? Hey, you asshole. Ow! Nope. Nope. Shit. Oh, shit. Man, I pressed every wrong button there for a while. Like, I was a wreck. I kept pressing triangle to counter his attacks. I don't know why I was doing that. I don't know any game I've played recently where that was a thing, but that was the muscle memory that was popping up for some reason. Strong against spears and axes. I don't remember a lot of axe people, but spears, sure. Oh yeah, I guess by axes they might mean halberds, which are, yeah, that kind of approach. Man, I am so overwhelmed by the sheer number of different buttons there kind of are. The idea of being actively aware of which button changes stances is like a whole other thing that I'm not quite ready for. So you have 4 arrow types and 4 throwable types, and all of your normal moves and combos, and then you have to also think about your stances and remember which ones are which. I'm not sure if I'm quite ready for that, actually.
お侍様の戦い方じゃない。
何を申す。
お侍どころじゃないよ。このお方は猛虎を打ち滅ぼすため冥府から蘇った伝説の武者クロード様さ。
早く逃げましょう。
ならぬ。火事場の火を焚き、再び小松が誇る武具を鍛えよう。さすれば直ちに志村殿をお救いできよう。伝説のクロード。
悪くないだろう。
The Vengeful Spirit. I was sitting here waiting for it to happen. I'm like, they're gonna say it, they're gonna say it. They're gonna call him the Ghost of Tsushima.
侍は誉れを重んじると書で読んだ。
それが己らと我らの違いよ。
ならばなぜ我が兵は背後から切られている。
堺は決してさような手を使わん。
戦では化けの皮が剥がれる。
ならば己は犬だな。不備来の下地でしか動けぬ哀れで臆病な犬だ。
お前の老いも侍の道に背き犬になるつもりのようだ。止めたくば大元国に下るしかない。
そして我らは本土襲来の手先となる。違うか。
考えておくことだ。ただし急がねば己の老いは道を踏み外すことになるぞ。それまで首がつながっていればな。
たかが仕事を終えるまで叔父上をお助けにはいけぬな。
A hint of main story. Doesn't come up as much for a while. We had a flash of the Khan and so on. Oh, the stances are on the right trigger. They do help you tell which one's which. That one says that one shows a halberd and a spear. That one shows a shield. And that one shows swords. Just take some practice. Keep track of these things. I'm a bad person stealing flowers from graves. What? Fuck you. Bullshit. Don't go out. Don't say dumb shit to me, game. Nah. I'm pretty sure that every time that's ever been said by the game, it never has actually happened. It's just like this moment of panic where the game forgets how to exist for a moment.
についてのご用があればお役に立ちましょう。今少しお待ちを。
Still need more, 7 more iron. I have enough for most other stuff. And a lot more iron. Unfortunately for me, you can't just go buy it. I do have a gift waiting for me. And a chance to upgrade my armor. It says 2 of them, which means that I must be able to upgrade something besides my traveler clothes, although it might just be saying that I have the chance to upgrade my other stuff. If I'm really lucky, the gift will be iron. Oh. It's useless. Oh, 15 linen. That's not... Oh, 15 iron! Hey! 15 bamboo. I only needed like 7 iron, right? Yes. And then immediately back to not having shit. So we can cancel that armor upgrade. Although I'm not sure that... I think the armor upgrade might have been for one of the other armors that I don't want to upgrade. Necessarily. Oh yeah, I already maxed out my armor. So whenever I get notifications for armor, it's talking about armor that I maybe don't want to use. Like, this has purpose, but I don't necessarily actively want to use it. And I don't really want to specialize in bows either. So now I've already got my samurai armor. That's the way it's gonna be. So now we go back through the cycle of saving up for my next sword upgrade. I should have checked what it requires to be sure, although it's probably just the same basic stuff again, but more. Yep, supplies, iron, steel, gold. So I need 8 steel. I'm short on steel again, but I have plenty of gold, so we're good there. But yeah, I'm out of iron and supplies. Alright, back to it.